Vlogmas. Today, instead of a vlog, I've got a little Christmas book tag to share with you guys. I just googled Christmas book tag and this was the first one that came up. It's called The Joy of Christmas book tag. Today's video is going up a little later than usual. Just we had some difficulties, but we got through them. So let's just jump on into this. I haven't even truly gone through all the questions. I thought I'd just kind of answer them on the fly. And of course, if you have a channel and you want to film these, I'd love to hear your answers. And if you don't have a channel and you just want to answer one or two or all of the questions in the comments below, feel free to do that as well. So let me grab my phone here. I better put my glasses on first. And let's see what these questions are. Okay, took some screenshots here. Okay, number one, anticipation. The Christmas excitement is real. What book release or releases are you most anticipating? That's a great question. I know that Paul Tremblay has a new book coming out in 2023. I think the word beast is in the title. I'm not sure, but he's really become one of my new favorite authors. I've read 3 of his books now, and I really enjoy the way he tells a story, the way it's kind of, sometimes a lot of things are left up to interpretation, and I love that. Some people hate it, but I personally love it, and I think he's a fantastic storyteller. Also, I've got some ARCs I'm going to be reading in the next coming weeks, like A House with Good Bones by T. Kingfisher. Really looking forward to getting to read that one. And yeah, I mean, there's so many. We'd be here all day, but those two are the first 2 that come to mind. Number 2, Christmas songs and carols. What book or author can you not help but sing its praises? Oh my goodness, there's a ton of these. I love so many authors so much. The first few that come off the top of my head, Stephen King, obviously, love him. Jennifer McMahon, I think she's an incredible storyteller. I've done book talks on 3 of her books so far, and I just think she's just incredible. Stuart McLean, The Vinyl Cafe Stories, I love him so much. I'm so sad that there's not going to be any more stories from him. He's one, anytime I get a chance to talk about Stuart, I'm happy to do it. Who else? I've really been enjoying, well, Paul Tremblay. Yeah, all of them. There's so many. Number 3, gingerbread houses. What book or series has wonderful world building? World building. I take world building to mean more so fantasy novels. I don't know if that's incorrect of me to do that, but that's just kind of what I think of when I hear world building, and I don't read a ton of fantasy. So a lot of the books that I read just take place in this world. But maybe if we go for atmosphere instead of world building, I thought The Secret History that I read this year had great atmosphere. I read Gallant by I want to say V.C. Andrews. Definitely not V.C. Andrews. Hang on. Gallant by I don't know why her name. Oh, V.E. Schwab. I knew it was 2 initials and one started with a V. I read that, and it's I guess a YA book. I thought it was fantastic. And as I was reading it, I knew 13, 14-year-old me would have been crazy about it. And I loved it as well. So those 2 for sure, if that counts. Number 4, A Christmas Carol. Favorite classic or one that you want to read? I love Pride and Prejudice. I recently did a Let's Read of Pride and Prejudice here on my channel. There's a playlist with every chapter read to. I love Pride and Prejudice. I love Jane Austen in general. There's so many great ones. Emma, love that. I love Little Women. I love Anne of Green Gables. I love a ton of classics. But Pride and Prejudice is Pride and Prejudice was the first one that came to mind. Okay, number 5, Christmas sweets. What book would you love to receive for Christmas? Honestly, any book. Any book. I love when someone thinks of me and goes out and tries to purchase a book. Like, goes out and purchases a book for me with me in mind. That's just the sweetest thing anyone can do. And my uncle, a few years ago, geez, probably 10 years ago at this point, he sent me for Christmas a copy of Stephen King's On Writing, and I already have so many copies, but just the fact that he went out, picked it out for me, and sent it. First of all, you know me so well. Like, that's the perfect book to pick for me. The fact that I already had a couple copies, that doesn't matter. They all have different covers. They're all different editions. I'm happy for them. But yeah, when I opened that, I was like, you know me. You know me well. Loved that. But what would I like to receive for Christmas? Yeah, any book, any book. Number 6, Candles in the Window. What book gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling? All of the Stuart McLean Vinyl Cafe books, every last one of them give me that warm, fuzzy feeling. Whether I'm laughing till I cry or crying at something emotional, that books, all of the books, all of the Vinyl Cafe books just do it for me. Sorry if I'm looking over here while I'm answering the questions. I'm looking at my bookshelves to get some inspiration. Yeah, the Vinyl Cafe books. And the past year or so, I've been reading a lot of like thrillers and horror. So none of them really give me that fuzzy feeling. But Stuart McLean always does. Number 7, Christmas trees and decorations. What are some of your favorite book covers? There are so many good book covers. I feel like, especially nowadays, the book cover game has just been stepped up so much by so many authors. Let me think of a couple that really hit it for me. Okay, so I grabbed 3 that really stuck out for me in recent years. First is The Invited by Jennifer McMahon. It's simple, but I love the colors. I love the way the highlight hits the house. I just think it's very beautiful. I think it's perfect for the book, and I love it. I love this cover. Another one that I really loved, this one I think came out a couple of years ago. I'm not sure. It's by Alice Hoffman, and it's Magic Lessons, and I just thought this one was so striking. The gold, the woman, I thought it was really, really beautiful. Loved it. And this one here, this was a recent read, The Ghost Eaters, or sorry, just Ghost Eaters by Clay McLeod Chapman. The cover of this is so scary. When you look at certain angles, you can see the face underneath the sheet, which honestly, I hadn't at first when the book arrived. I didn't see the sunken features under the sheet. I just saw like a person under a sheet. And then one night I was reading it and I put it down on the coffee table and the light hit it right and I said, oh my Lord. I got spooked, but excellent. All beautiful covers. Love them. Okay, let's see what else. One more. We got one more. Christmas joy. What are some of your favorite things about Christmas and or some of your favorite Christmas memories? Well, that's a sweet question. Some of my favorite things about Christmas is the build-up and the anticipation, the waiting to get to it. I love Vlogmas, you know, just waking up every morning excited to think about Christmas and talk about Christmas with you guys. I love that. It's so fun. Getting to spend time with my family, you know, everyone slows down and just gets to spend time together. I love choosing gifts for people, although I'm sure it would be much more fun if I won the lottery. Wouldn't that be amazing? And you can go and just get whatever you dreamed of. But even in present reality, I still love going out and choosing that perfect gift for someone. Favorite childhood memories, honestly, are just Christmas days with all of our family getting together for dinner, like my mom and stepdad and my sister, but then like my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, and some cousins. We were very tight-knit family growing up. And now I live, of course, on the other side of the country, and also some of those people are no longer with us, like both of my grandparents, they've passed on. And, you know, cousins are scattered all over the world. But man, those days were so fun. Just the most fun. I close my eyes and I can see it and hear it and smell it, and I'm inside the house. Their beautiful, beautiful house, and it's filled with music. Everyone's playing instruments and singing, and they're having so much fun. Every person. Even when I was a kid, I could recognize that. I'd look around the room, and everyone was having a good time. Everyone was smiling and singing. And I miss those guys. I miss them all so much. So that, every year, that is my favorite Christmas memory. And then of course, you know, there's many others too, but that's the one that's consistent every year, the best part of Christmas. Anyway, you guys, let me know in the comments down below, answer any of these questions. I would love to hear your answer. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.